And on this Easter Sunday, we'd like to recognize a local business that some of you may have visited for your Easter treats. For more than 100 years, a Cincinnati convectioner has been satisfying our city's sweet tooth. Mingus Candy opened on Court Street in 1905. Local 12's Rich Jaffe shows us how walking through its doors is like a sweet step back in time.
More than 100 years ago, Peter Mingus began his wholesale retail candy business to satisfy a sweet tooth need.
Cincinnati was a very, very large candy manufacturing town, similar to Chicago, comparative to Chicago at the time, in the early 1900s. With all of the candy manufacturers, he decided that they needed a sales rep sort of person to run around and sell their wares.
Scratching the city's sweet itch remains a Mingus family business. Peter's great-granddaughter, Leslie, still holds down the sugary fort.
Sold the business for $1 to Grandpa, and all of us grandkids, there were 17 of us that worked in and out with Grandma and Grandpa through the years.
On these shelves, you can find the candy of your childhood. Nestled here are sweet treats nobody else carries anymore. You'll find more chewy things here than you ever imagined. Assorted large Swedish fish, large red Swedish fish, small Swedish fish. It's a veritable zoo of gummy things. Dinosaurs, bears, worms, even octopus. This is Sublimation Central.
They have these little quirky things that go on at the office, and they're frustrated, and they come in and they say, I need chocolate. And as soon as you dish up their favorite chocolate, their whole attitude changes. We're like candy bartenders.
This time of year, Mingus is the perfect place for stuffing Easter eggs. These two ladies bought 32 pounds of egg stuffing treats.
And when's the Easter egg hunt?
The Saturday before Easter.
You're not going to touch any of this candy before that, are you?
I'm going to try not to. I can't make any promises.
With all the hundreds of different kinds of candy here at Mingus, perhaps the most unusual is right here, the bulldozer. You have to wonder exactly what you do with a jawbreaker that is so big and so hard it quite literally could break your jaw.
Most people put it in a Ziploc bag and hammer it with a hammer and eat chunks of it, I guess.
So if you're looking for an old-time treat or have a seasonal sweet tooth that has to be satisfied, take a walk down this sugar-laden memory lane and indulge yourself in a place that is so Cincinnati. On Court Street, Rich Jaffe, Local 12 News.
All right, thanks, Rich. Leslie told Rich that her great-grandfather started his business delivering candy with a donkey and an old milk wagon, and it's still going strong today. And the nice thing about Easter, you can have candy before breakfast.